This is TWiT.
Welcome to the first annual high school debate competition, Android Watch versus Apple Watch.
Versus Apple Watch Series 3. Megan and I, neither of us have an actual history in any sort of debate class. I highly respect high school debate class, but I highly fear it too. So.
Yes. So we are going to follow our own high school debate rules. And as is often the case with debate, you are given... you have to prove something that you don't necessarily believe. For example, Android Watch is superior to Apple Watch.
Or Apple Watch, in my case, is superior to Android Watch. So we each get 60 seconds, and then we get a 30-second rebuttal at the end of that. That's what we're going to do.
Right. Okay.
Right?
I'll start.
All right, you're up.
Android Watch is superior to Apple Watch. Go. The Android Watch is round, as God intended watches. They should be round. It's also very heavy and sturdy. You can see that I'm not wearing it right now because I'm not doing a workout. And when I do wear it, it is a workout in itself because it is so heavy. Did I mention how heavy it was? It's very large also, so it makes the rest of my body look smaller, so I don't even have to exercise. Apps, so many apps on this device, and you can just scroll through them, and it's great. And I'm scrolling and seeing all of my notifications. It has fitness apps on there, and I can do a fit workout and start a workout. And it has more. It has many more workouts than the Apple Watch. Look at all those other workouts. You're limited with the Apple Watch. Can you play Australian football while wearing the Apple Watch? You can, but you won't know how many calories you're burning. The battery life. The battery life can sometimes last up to 3 hours, sometimes 4, 5. You can see it's holding steady at 8% now at 2 in the afternoon. That's pretty good for a tiny computer you wear on your wrist. The price also...
Time.
Lots.
Time.
It's cheaper.
That was really... Oh, man. Okay. All right. We'll accept that. Hold on. I need to add that to my notes.
Okay.
I was scribbling. I got a whole page worth of notes somehow on that, which means that I can't read my notes for my topic, which involves the Apple Watch Series 3. I'm going to tell you why this is the most amazing watch in the history of the galaxy. Ready, set, go. The Apple Watch Series 3, as you can see, represents a shape and form factor we are very used to. It's the same form factor as our phone. Isn't that amazing? We'll go ahead and dismiss that. As you can see, notifications appear on the screen as they come through. I don't have to do anything to make that happen. It happens through magic from my iPhone that's connected. Apps, I get this wonderful honeycomb list. I can also do the vertical list, but why when you've got a honeycomb list? That's just so enticing and so intriguing. The assistant, it's got Siri and next. Watch faces. No third-party watch faces, though I can get third-party customizations to the existing watch faces in the way of complications. Battery life. The battery life on here is great. It's a wireless battery charger. I just drop it on, but I don't need to because it lasts all day for multiple days in a row. And I can take phone calls on here, although I never do, though I did talk to you, and it sounded okay, Megan. That is the Apple Watch Series 3. Oh my God. That was really difficult. Okay, so that was 60 seconds.
Okay.
Now what happens?
Now 30 seconds.
30-second rebuttal.
Rebuttal.
So you've got to knock down all the good things I said about my watch. I've got to knock down all the good things you said about yours. Are you going first?
I'm ready.
All right.
Go. Jason mentioned the fact that you had third-party complications on the Apple Watch, but I think third-party faces are much superior. So look at all those faces I can choose from. Really, and add more watch faces. I just go online. There's so many different watch faces. Really, the choices are pretty much endless. You can say get more watch faces. You cannot do that on the Apple Watch. You can't. There's no store for third-party Apple Watch faces, and everyone wants third-party Apple Watch faces. Also, did I mention that it can be cheaper? It depends on which watch.
I love that you spent so much time on the third-party watch faces. It kept you from knocking down any of my other arguments. Okay, God, I gotta crack the neck here. I'm ready. Are you ready for? Oh wait, why am I holding out my watch? This is about you and your series of watches here. 30 seconds to knock down your arguments. Ready and go. Yeah, sure. You know, you've got all these apps and fitness and everything, you know, on a vertical list, but it just looks so bland. It's so blasé. You've got 3 different watches there, and the UI on them all looks the same across all of them. There's nothing different or exciting about it. And by the way, Megan, who plays Australian football, really? Nobody plays it. That's who. 3 to 5 hours of battery life is really great if the day was 3 to 5 hours long. Talk about 24 hours. That's what I get here. Okay.
All right. So now I think all you Australians out there, first of all.
Sorry.
Stick with me.
Sorry,
I
Australians.
apologize.
I forget that you're watching.
All right, now let's do a little debrief, a little
post-mortem.
Post-mortem. How did you feel about our debate?
I thought our debate was pretty good. I feel like a minute to a minute and a half is hardly enough time to really dive into the details. But I don't know, when you get to the end of the day and you actually take a look at where Android Wear devices have come over the course of however many years, 3-4 years now. Apple Watch has been around almost that amount of time. I think Android Wear was kind of there beforehand. It really feels like Apple supports the Apple Watch a little more so than Google seems to be doing with Android Wear. It seems to be becoming kind of a thing of the past on Android, on the side of things, versus Apple, is still very dedicated to their Apple Watch. What do you think?
I think I am, as we know, an Apple fan, but I will admit that the Pixel phone is a really great phone. I'm not willing to admit that the Android Watch and any Android Wear watch that I've tried is great. I just can't. The battery life on all of these is really short, and the apps that you can download aren't optimized, so then it sucks up all the battery life. I really prefer, I guess it's preference, but I really do prefer a rectangular watch, not the round watch. I think that if you don't wear a watch, so you're hard to say, but I know Flo has a hybrid watch, which is an Android watch and a regular watch, I guess. But she likes it, but I don't know anyone else who regularly uses an Android watch.
Yeah, and I think, a big component of this always comes down to what is the platform that you use. You are an iPhone user when we aren't doing this crazy switch. And so it makes sense that most iPhone users are probably going to get the Apple Watch because it's so tied in. You can do that with Android Wear, and that's actually one key factor about Android Wear is that it is cross-platform to a certain degree. The Apple Watch is not. But most iOS users are probably going to get an Apple Wear watch or Apple Watch. Apple Wear is like when Android and iOS start converging. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, Apple Wear is not a thing. All right, now I think we shake hands. That's
all
what
right.
good debaters
Until
do.
the next debate.
Yeah.